Early birds, I got a message that people are skipping Thanksgiving and jumping straight into Christmas. And I heard it's giving, we're only here to eat. So I'm very curious to see why I got that message, why I got that download. So let's get into it. Spirit, thank you for another opportunity to express gratitude here on earth. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, here to deliver messages for our highest and greatest good. What message do you have for us today? What message do you have for us today? Okay, they want me to pull from a different deck. Let's see. Ancestors, angels, here to deliver a message for highest and greatest good. So we have the medallion. Okay. I don't have the book. And then we have the what is this? The empty room. This makes me think of the hermit energy. So I'm gonna have to intuit this because I don't have that thing. What's it called? I don't have the book that came with it. Yeah, I don't have it. Y'all, what's that thing called that you use? What's that thing that they give you for like protection? I don't know why it's making me think of protection. Okay. Like a totem or something like that. It makes me feel like making space. Making space with the empty room. I don't know. We'll come back to that. I'm hearing inherit something. Something about inheriting something. I want to say totem, but it's not totem. It's something that's given to you for protection. All right, yeah, leveling up. So this is definitely about you leveling up. Okay, so like on your way up, you need protection. You're going to need a new level of protection. So every time you clear out your room, you clear out your closet, you're going to need new protection in the new reality or this new realm. Okay? We have good health, which is also talking about the staircase to heaven and the staircase down to earth. Because the apple definitely represents the tree of good and evil. All right. So whatever commitment that you have been devoting to they're saying that you've been committed to keeping your mind clean. Okay, keeping your mind and your vessel clean, your home clean, you clean, your brain clean. Like you're really intentional about like what you consume. And as you go through like different levels of dimensions, they want you to take like a totem or a medallion with you. They want you to wear something that's like sacred to you, sacred to your culture, sacred to your belief systems that protect you. Okay? Only you're going to know what that is. I wanna swing from the chandelier, the chandelier. Yeah, because you're being watched with isolation. Okay, with isolation and the eyes watching you, like you keep going into, you keep going up and down. Okay, unlocking something, unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Um, the things that you separate from, okay, the whatever you do to heal yourself, to work on yourself, they're saying that it's affecting you in a good way, and it's causing a lot of people to watch you, um and wanting to know, like they're curious, how did you do this? What changes did you make? So you have a lot of attention on you right now. And with empty room, it's saying that you may feel like there's no one there watching you, there's no one there paying attention, but that's not true. You're being watched very closely. Okay. Or you're about to be watched very closely. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Yeah, this is for you to block your haters along the way. Because you're very sensitive. Okay. You're going to feel more sensitive than usual. And the more sensitive you are, the more autistic you become. Something about artistic and autistic. They kind of go hand in hand. At least they're about to go hand in hand for you. Professional binge watcher. Is this your mission? So you fail often so you can help other people figure out how to do it, how to perfect something. So if you keep failing at something, it's because you're meant to help fill this space. You're here to fill the space and fill some type of gap. hmm I get this overwhelming feeling that you're being assigned some type of target market. Okay, the target market or the people that you're meant to help or you're called to help are professional binge watchers. They live their life consuming. Oh, it's giving. We're just here for the food. Okay, that's professional binge watcher. We're just here for the food. We're just here for whatever I came to consume. They're good at doing that. And so it's something about skipping the being thankful and jumping right to Christmas. So skipping being thankful and jumping right to Christmas is like saying jumping right to the reward. Okay. I get it. Okay, so they're pretty much telling you that pretty much like you're being called to help people that it has something to do with your purpose. Like you're being called to help people that want the reward from Christmas, but they don't know how to get what it is that they want. And so they skip the part where they're supposed to be thankful and express gratitude. Because they'll show up to the tea party, but they're just there for the food. They're not there to do the work. They're not there to actually sit down and connect directly. And so many of you that may feel like, oh, you want to help people connect directly with their spirit guides. So you want to help them, you want to teach them how to discern their own messages, how to do it for themselves. But they're not autistic. So because they don't know how to have conversations with themselves in their brain where they're able to talk back to the voice in their head, they're not able to hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. So they don't know how to lead. They are professional at following. They are good at that. And so it can be very frustrating if you're trying to teach a level of consciousness how to do it for themselves, how to be self-taught, how to be self-sufficient, how to solve their problems, to get the reward, how to level up, how you did it. But you have to understand that you're concocting services, okay, messages, resources for people that are not autistic. So they want you to ask yourself, how do I facilitate? How do I provide a solution to a demand? Okay, there's something that you do that's in high demand. But if you're trying to say like, hey, I want everyone to know and believe that they could do it themselves, you're asking them to be something that they're not. And they will feel like you're trying to change them or that something is wrong with them. And that can come off very judgmental, and it can come off like they're not good enough or adequate. And so what's meant for you is meant for you. There's only one hand here. There's only one hand receiving this medallion. Receiving this. This also reminds me of like a cookie. So in the movie Matrix, she was baking cookies in the oven. And doesn't this look like an oven? Like when you open the oven door and then you slide the oven in for a moment, you see this image. So cookies are being baked in the oven of your subconscious mind. Okay. And you've accepted the mission. You've accepted the assignment. And so you're responsible for making sure it bakes. You're responsible for making sure that you take out the cookies and you let them cool and you prepare them. All right. So that level up is for you. Okay. And so you going up and down this elevator, okay, retrieving these cookies and baking them. You're only going to be able to get these cookies. You're only going to be able to get these downloads. You're only going to be able to get this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding from you. And so if you are struggling with that because you're like, well, I don't want people following me. I don't want people doing this. I don't want people relying on me. then you're pretty much saying that you don't want to fulfill your purpose for your highest and greatest good. But if that's the light work you came to do, if that's the purpose that you came to serve, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Let's keep going. You don't like how people don't respect your boundaries, right? It feels like the level of consciousness that you feel like you have to deal with on a regular does not consider how their actions affect your autism, right? So you could be sensitive to light, you could be sensitive to sound, you may have to really spend a lot of time in isolation. We saw the isolation come here. You may have to eat certain things, can't eat certain things, can't go certain places, can't indulge in certain things. And people may be saying to you like, oh, you're just a workaholic, or oh, that's all you care about. But that's really the furthest from the truth. The matter of it is, the more you level up, the more you are getting these cookies, and the more that you're downloading messages, and you are connecting with the voice of that Holy Spirit within you, the more sensitive you become to the density, this reality. All right. That's why in the Matrix, they only went in and out. They did the call, but they went in and out. They didn't stay. They weren't in there, oh, we're in the Matrix, let's go to the restaurant and go chill. They went to the Matrix to go either to get in and out. So there's something about Spirit is saying, you're not meant to overstay your welcome, because you have to keep your oven clear. You have to keep your vessel, okay, your castle, your temple clear. So you are learning how to say no. And saying no may be very difficult for you guys, because a lot of you used to be people pleasers, and you learned how to be a high functioning autistic person. So I'm talking to the generation that grew up where saying that being sensitive was frowned upon, like an excuse not to get shit done, right? And so compartmentalizing and waiting to let that outburst come out till a later time was a self-preserving mechanism, okay? So you repress it and you wait until no one's around, and then you burst, right? That's you holding back your lightning. That's you holding back your thunder. And so you're creating a new world from scratch. You're doing something from scratch. You're doing something different. Yeah. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So every day you go to sleep, okay, this is also making me feel like sacred ground. Your environment, you have to be on sacred ground. So you may feel like you need to move to a sacred land. I don't know why I'm hearing Arizona. Arizona could be significant to you. They want you to take some type of medallion with you, so you can help people. Especially if you guys are trying to like start a school or workshop, or how to help people do something themselves. Forge, don't follow. Told you. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So you're meant to be the leader. The message is for you, not for you to tell everyone else that they need to be a leader. Some people are not ready to be cracked open. It's not their time to be cracked open. So it's like, don't make people, don't, especially if you find yourself like losing patience. Some of you guys lose patience for ignorance. You have very low tolerance, a very low patience for people that don't get something that you get. They're not meant to get what you get. They're not meant to understand what you understand. I'm here. That's why I'm hearing set it and forget it. Because when you hold on too tightly to the outcome of how something is received, you limit yourself. And then you become a tyrant. So you guys can easily become a tyrant if you get too close. Especially if you try to force things that are supposed to happen naturally. Twin flames, pure love. How can I find true love? How is it possible for me to find true love in the same place where I perform my purpose if the people that I'm helping or the services that I'm providing or the gift that I'm sharing, if all of them are professional binge watchers? So it seems like you got some type of prediction that you're going to meet your divine counterpart doing your purpose, fulfilling your purpose. Okay. Now, you being attached to the outcome would mean that you're assuming that they're in the audience, and they very well may be. Okay. But who's to say you're not going to end up going to a seminar, a retreat, okay, a meet and greet or something like that, where you're in a room with people that maybe do the same things as you. And both of you guys are just so happening to be there to level up. So you will meet your equal level up partner. Light and dark secrets, ways of change, silent shadows. But how you think is going to happen is because you've attached yourself to the outcome showing up in only one way, and the universe is vast. Okay. But that's what they're saying. Fired up. So I mean, I feel like you're ready. You're like, I'm ready already. The bull of strength, and then we have multiple masks. Kindle a spark. So we got masculine force, flame, resolute rules, leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence, multiple masks, kindle a spark. So for you and your divine counterpart, when you guys feel like the urge to do something, when you feel the urge to like book a flight, put yourself out there. Something shows up like a red flag for you, and then you go back into hiding, or you go back into a retreat, you go back into an isolated state. and then the fire has to be stoked again. So your spiritual team is trying to get your fire stoked again, your ambition, your desire for a certain area. It's like spirit saying, I'm trying to curate something. I'm trying to get something inside of you going because you've been out of the loop for a while. All right, you haven't used this flame, or you haven't had a desire for something in a very long time. You understand? So there's something that they keep showing you, but you're like, I don't know. You keep talking yourself out of it. My life, my rules. My life, my rules. You're someone that's extremely aware, like when the cameras are watching. You're always aware. You hyper attuned to like where someone could be capturing you. So you either are in the spotlight, or you have some type of reputation that you have to be constantly aware of how you're being portrayed image wise. Because I'm sitting here and I find myself, and I know it's not me, right? I find myself constantly like trying to not look at the camera, right? And I'm like, where is it? Like I'm always trying to find out where the camera is. So that's telling me that either you're an actor, okay, with level up here, where you're very sensitive to the light, and people may feel like you're awkward in the light, but really what it is you've been in isolation, so it's like you've been in the dark, and it's been really comfortable, and so you're trying to force yourself to become comfortable in the light of, with the demands of what comes with your purpose and what you're doing, the elevator that you're on. That's why they want you to get a medallion or something. So that way, you can walk with it and hold it. I heard you're like your Jesus piece or something. So you can walk with it and hold it, and it gives you like confidence and reassurance. Kind of like how in Sinners, she made him like the mojo bag, so he can have it when he's going about the world. So the message for you is to get something that, whatever it is you believe in, I don't care if it's like a crystal, a medallion, but it's something that's discreet enough that allows you to still be in the public eye without worrying about the scrutiny of having to be aware of where the cameras are. Because it seems like the camera loves catching you with your pants down, or catching you when you're not looking your best. It's like it looks for you when you are not at your best. And that may really drain you, right? Being in the spotlight drains you. Okay, or having people that are constantly waiting for you, they're just here for the food, they're just here for the music, they're just here for the entertainment. They are actually draining you because you haven't protected yourself. Okay? So you need something that works for you. Especially when everyone is like, hey, 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 over here, over here, over here, here, here. That's what I feel like. I feel like you have to always be aware of your surroundings. It's a lot of pressure. I'm hearing finally someone gets it. Let it go. They're asking you to be okay with letting people laugh at you. Be okay with letting people think it's funny and gossiping and keeping up with what's going on in your life. Like find it like comical. Humor Is one of the master teachers is one of the master teachers things is humor. Laugh it off. But you strike me as someone that really don't find that shit funny. It's like that you put them on the ops list. We got DM slide. Okay, new message. 1111. When I see you, gaslighting. You're asking yourself if someone thinks that you are a gaslighter because you talk through like maybe your DMs, Snapchat, WhatsApp. Like it's like you're like, oh my God, what if someone thinks that I'm a creep, or what if someone thinks that you're trying to figure out how to initiate conversation. If you guys have already initiated conversation, I feel like you're having a hard time trying to figure out how to get out of one type of level of connection. Like there's so many voices in your head, and that's why I say I'm picking up on autism, where it's like the voices in your head are talking to you. And to wear this medallion will protect you from it will protect you from the voices of fear or the voices of other people that are sending you message without you wanting to receive it. You need you a mojo bag, okay? Or something. Wear something around your neck. Status upgrade. I'm telling you. New achievements, improved. I feel like right now I'm telling you, when I say you are going through a level up, your status is upgrading. And like you're blocking out your haters. Improve social standings. And I feel like you're aware of the camera because you want to make sure that when the camera catch you in a certain angle, that you look like you want to be remembered. It's giving like, I want to be remembered like this, not like that. And it's like, lean into it. Lean into it, Taurus. You gotta lean into it. Side hustle, multiple streams of income. All right, so you got a side hustle here. Trying to figure out how to get it. Past life, Mia Moore. Previous connection, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. So outside of your career or whatever it is you do, outside of whatever it is that you do, you have a side hustle. You know what your side hustle is? You're invested in like an online connection or some type of connection that you have, and you take it very personal, and you get very offended when you feel like other people are making a mockery, or you're trying, like, you don't like to see there is someone that you share a past life with. And so your side hustle outside of what you're doing, you be keeping up with the blogs or the tabloids or whatever's being put on social media. If people are saying something about someone that you care about, you're like, you have people that you care about. You have a person specifically that you care about, and you don't want to see anyone or anything affecting. You get real fired up. You don't want to see anyone or any type of trolls or negative feedback coming to someone that you care about on social media. And so that's become your side job. Your side job has been to police. Ooh, ooh, that's the sound of the police. You be policing comments, okay? You be policing the Negative commentary. Deep fake. Yeah, because you feel like people be trying someone that you care about and you're like, y'all don't know them like I know them. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. This is my person. Sneaky link. Sheesh. Hidden encounters, private messages, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Toxic love in reverse. Yeah. Oh, you gearing up. Whatever commitment issues that you have, you're gearing up. Telling you. You're like, oh yeah, I already know what's good for me. You already have, like, when you come out of isolation, you already know who you want to be secretly involved with. You already know who you want to be secretly involved with. And you know, like, other people, I feel like you're not telling nobody about this because you feel like they wouldn't understand, even if they wouldn't even understand. And so you're refusing to listen to anyone else's opinion about your love life. Listen, advice here. I'm coming. 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 Sheesh. Okay, elevate. Another elevate card. Self-worth. Listen. What's the closing message for you? People start to heal the moment they feel heard. Okay? So if someone here listens to you, you guys have a soul connection. You listen to each other. You feel heard. You feel seen. It's pure. It's pure love. You see that? Pure love. And there's a desire here to elevate not just yourself, but the people that you fuck with. And I feel like that's kind of where you are. And those that are, you know, was that dust? Ugh. Y'all, I call myself sage in these cards. But I don't know if that was sage dust from like ashes, but or if it was because I pull it out of a box in storage. But believe in the impossible. Okay, blue moon is significant. Believe in the impossible. Confidence is key to your success. Time to give rather than take. I told you, Thanksgiving. You were dealing with people that don't want to be thankful for today, the present moment. They're skipping holidays and they're trying to jump straight to fucking Christmas. Like, oh, what's my gift? Where's my reward? Where to do that at? It's time to give rather than take. How are you going to give to other people? What ways are you trying to give to other people? New moon in Virgo. I'm going to take an allergy pill. I feel like you're allergic to this type of bullshit. Yeah, you're allergic. Don't even think about it. I'm going to tell you this right now. You know what another trick is? When the thought comes into your mind where you start to feel like, oh, something is about to happen, immediately redirect that energy. No, this is going to work for me. Is that your dreams and a practical plan? Yeah, that's the practicality. Forgive. New moon in Pisces. Forgive. Forgive, 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 forgive. Full moon in Taurus. I feel like you're leaving dust behind you. That's the dust upon you. You're leaving dust behind you. You are done. All right, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to channel messages for Taurus' highest and greatest good for us as a collective energy. And so it is. I'll see you in the next one, Taurus. Love you. Until next time. Bye.